Hi, my name is Colby, and it's been a long road, but God has been doing some amazing things in my life. My life changed forever. August 27th, 2023. My kid's father, that I had been with for 7 years, was murdered right next to me in a car. Q William, which is his name. He went to go drop my dad off home. He came back to come get me from church. We were supposed to go get the kids. Well, looking back, God was already in the plan because it was a Sunday, so the kids had school the next day, and we would normally go get them. And so we were on our way to go get Kai from by his aunt, and she told us, no, leave her there. We were gonna go get the other two kids, Terrence and Kyla, from by their grandmother. And she told us no. We decided we were going to go get some chicken. Turned around from going to get on the interstate, headed toward east. Now we were going to head towards uptown on Porter Street. He was shot maybe 30-something times. And I was actually shot as well. But all I could remember, one thing I did do, it was like I was on autopilot and pull open the car door. And I pulled the car door open, but don't move. Lean down. And I leaned down, and all I can remember is I was just saying, Jesus, if it is, if it's not, I don't know what happened. But I just asked that I have, and we gonna know. All I heard was click, click, and so there was no more. I was scared to look next to me. I didn't know what I was gonna see, and I thank God when I did get the courage to look. It wasn't when I thought I was going to see. He was more, at peace. And me not thinking, I get out the car and ask the guy, why, But God had to be with me. He could have came back and murdered me, anything. I don't know what I was thinking. And I was shot and I didn't even know. And when I got in the ambulance, that I don't know why he chose that. But I do thank him for saving my life. That I can still be here. Because one thing that the police said to me that I'll never forget is that they said the reason why we took so long to get here is because we don't have many homicide detectives. And they say you are lucky because we literally just left the scene. A scene that looked just like this, male and a female, and they are both gone. And I know that was God letting me know that his hand was all over me that day. And I'm so grateful because I could have been gone too. Immediately after that, I couldn't go back home. My network of family and friends, I was able to move between them at their houses. And it was a lot of isolation and hearing from God. And that's why I know that Bible verse that it said God is near to the brokenhearted as well. If you would give yourself an opportunity to feel his presence. When everything felt shaken, I was able to hold on to God, Jesus, because in that moment when everything happened, I've been through tragedy, but in that tragedy, it showed me that I have no control and that he is all in control. And though I could have looked at it like a coincidence and it just wasn't my time, it was so many other things that were happening that let me know that he was in the midst. So by me being willing this time while trauma, because we do have a choice, by me being willing this time while I was going through trauma to hold on to him and not let go and not get even just distracted, because that's another problem we can have. It made me that much stronger that I was intentional about holding on to him.